Take note, encourage a kid to take what he loves and use it to help somebody else. Just witness the results as a Maryland high school freshman took his love of science and his devotion to sick family friends and came up with something that could make a difference for all of us. Here's ABC's Dr. Richard Besser.
The winner in the category of medicine and health sciences.
If someone is going to cure cancer, I think it might be this guy. An ecstatic Maryland ninth grader, Jack Andraka, who just won $100,000 and the Intel Science Prize. He may be the 15-year-old guy who saves your life. His invention? A little piece of paper, a test that detects the very beginnings of cancer. Lung, ovarian, even pancreatic cancer. Compared to any current test, it seems to be 168 times faster, 400 times more sensitive, and it costs just 3 cents.
It could detect the cancer before it becomes invasive, when your chance of survival is much, much greater.
You catch them early.
Yeah, so that's what's so cool about the test to me.
That is pretty cool.
Thanks.
It isn't that Jack doesn't do what most kids do. He's a competitive whitewater kayaker, for instance. But when his family lost a friend to pancreatic cancer, it made him think. And for a boy who has loved science since he was 3, that daydreaming turned into an idea for a pancreatic cancer test strip that would use tiny tubes of carbon, 1 molecule thick.
Carbon nanotubes, they're like the superheroes of science, basically.
It's carbon nanoparticles?
Carbon nanotubes.
Carbon nanotubes. Did you learn about carbon nanotubes in school?
No, I actually read a bunch of journal articles just for fun. That's my cup of tea.
He sent a 35-page proposal for his test to 200 scientists, looking for a lab to work in for the summer. Dr. Anirban Matra at Johns Hopkins University was the only one who said yes, and compares Jack to a few others.
Gates, Zuckerberg, Steve Jobs, most of the emails you get are, I would love to work in your lab and do something cool over summer.
Right.
This one came like a thesis project.
So how does it work? When you have some cancers, the body produces a particular protein. Jack's test makes that protein stick to the nanotubes.
Then when it's put on my sensor, it will change in electrical potential.
And the numbers change on the readout. Could it revolutionize testing for cancer or even infectious diseases? Well, Jack's getting a patent, and medical companies are already knocking on his door. Jack Andraka's daydream may save thousands of lives.
That is a last name you'll hear a lot about in the years to come. I'm confident.
Andraka.
Andraka. Remember that name.
Makes you wonder what he'll do when he's 16.
Everyone has the potential to do something as amazing as this. They just have to think of an idea and be passionate about it.
Dr. Richard Besser, ABC News, Baltimore, Maryland.
His reaction is priceless. He can't even buy a car with the prize money. Doesn't have a license yet.
Yeah, that's amazing. What will he do at 16 if he's done this now? Yeah, that's a great line.
Exactly. What are we going to